Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday. The Washington Commanders are set to take on the Baltimore Ravens in preseason game number 2. Before we get to that, we're going to be reacting to Sam Howell's game film from the first game versus the Cleveland Browns. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new content like this to the channel. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to today's video.
After 20 years, you know we back on. No more Snyder, more McLaurin. One forward with the passion, you know we scoring. FedEx field back lit, no it is not boring. John Allen lead the troops, yeah you know we storming. Burgundy and gold in my veins, yeah I bleed that. St. Jude saw the ball, grab a pig, yeah I need that.
So before we get to it, I want to tell you guys that I will be live streaming the game tonight, and by the time you're watching this, I'm probably live or getting ready to be live. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out my game live stream when I will be showing the Ravens game live play-by-play. Now let's get to the reaction. So shout out to the QB school for putting up this film. I want to actually be able to do my own film breakdown, but I just don't know how to obtain the all 22 footage. So if you guys know how to do that, let me know down below and I can do my own film breakdown. But right now we're going to be reacting to the QB school, so shout out to them again.
Howell wanted to see what an offense with EB yelling at people look like. Right here, a little play action. Missed the over to the tight end.
So you see the play action. Let's go ahead and go back here. So Sam Howell set up, in the I form, and
EB yelling at people look
he has
like
the play action
right
fake. Okay,
here, a little
you see the route that Terry McLaurin is running.
play action.
Like
Missed the over to the tight end.
Like a little corner route, and then John Bates sneak under, and this was the play that John Bates dropped a wide open ball, man. You also had Brian Robinson in the flesh right here. Put my cursor over here, running a little drag route, I should say. He's open right here that you could hit right in front of you if you want, but Sam Howell, as we know, loves going for the juggler, and he has John Bates wide open right here, and John Bates absolutely drops
tight end. Shouldn't say miss the over. It's right there. Tight end drops it.
So this is the
Like
other
this
view
play
from
call.
It. You got Brian Robinson in the backfield. I form. You got Alex Armour over here. Right here, he's a guy that you got to pay attention to that could potentially make this roster.
Well, 7-person protection.
And
take advantage of it down the field. That's wide open. I mean, can't catch it for you.
Great ball.
My goodness. We're going to pair this with what I'm used to calling a flag. That kind of deep corner down here, or we're going to come in and blow the top off this thing.
Set a corner.
And where the ball ends up going on the over, again, it's wide open. W-A-O. And then it's usually paired with something on the backside, either another over or kind of this in. And you just read this thing usually high to the over. So 1 or alert here, it doesn't really matter. 1 to 2, how your phrases is. But here, 1, 2-ish, 3-ish. I mean, really nice. It doesn't get more clean than this. This is preseason football at its absolute best. Everything except the catch. Little play fake.
John Bates got to catch that, man.
If anything, you'd love to maybe get it to him quicker. Not sure why it happens.
Nah, man. I mean, he can... That was a good ball, man. That was good timing by Sam Howell. I mean, I guess you can try to say Sam Howell can anticipate this pass and maybe put it out in front, like right here, and let John Bates run into it. But he should have caught it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Great play by Sam Howell. Again, like I said, if he didn't want to go to John Bates, he could have easily went to Brian Robinson right here. But, I mean, again, it was great timing, great play by Sam Howell. John Bates had to make the catch.
Is that far away? Maybe thought he was getting close to the sidelines. I'm just making excuses for him. Catch the damn ball.
Yeah.
Maybe at the top of this thing, Sam Howell could speed this up if his base stayed a little less heel clicky. So hit it right here and throw it, as opposed to click, 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 click. You need to get like a sound effect in here.
Well, I mean, if you look at the route right here, John Bates is still like near Terry McLaurin in a sense. So maybe Sam Howell wanted to wait a little bit until they broke off and it was a clearer opening for him maybe. Again, like I said, it's not no fault of Sam Howell. At the end of the day, John Bates should have caught the ball, and we're both just sitting here trying to make excuses for why he didn't.
But again, the ball's right on him, right?
Yeah, you got to catch
JB, what should we say? I mean, it looks like it'd be a holding regardless, but come on, man. Catch the rock. Next one here. This is tough. In my opinion, Sam Howell does not know he's hot. Now, we're coming from...
So we have an empty set. Then you go and bring in Brian Robinson in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And I believe this may be the sack that he's talking about.
That's not the easiest look in the world. This is not a preseason look. We're hot up top.
Yeah, this is the sack that he's talking about.
It kind of looks like he sees it and just turns it down, which is a little funky.
So let's go ahead and rewind that and see what Sam Howell could have done there, actually.
Preseason look. We're hot
dropping back. He could have went right here. I believe that's Jahan Dodson right there that he could have just delivered the ball to. Or you have the flats wide open right here. I want to say, is that Brian Robinson again?
Now, we're coming from depth. That's not the easiest look in the world. This is not a preseason look.
Brian Robinson right here. You could have easily got the ball out to him if you look to your right, Sam. But he already came out and said that he's at fault for the sack. But he had options here. He didn't have to take the sack. Like I said, you got actually both receivers are open. I believe that's De'Ami Brown right there, and I think that may be potentially Jahan Dawson. I can't really see. He's open, and then you got Brian Robinson down here in the flesh. So yeah, this sack is on Sam Howell upon further review. He already took full accountability for it. But yeah, he had options right here. He did not need to take that sack.
Top. It kind of looks like he sees it and just turns it down.
That's Curtis Samuel, actually.
Which is a little funky. So we're hot to our right. No, panic, sack. So we don't want to take sacks like this, Captain Obvious. But I think just understanding the fact that something looks disjointed more than anything else. So he's looking to his left. We're hot to our left. Either he doesn't see the hot or he...
You got to get the ball out quick right here to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson is wide open. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, he still has plenty of time to deliver the ball and go through his progressions. But quickly, it shuts down, and you got to get the ball out. So I think he should have either went to Brian Robinson or, again, like I said, you have Curtis Samuel, depending on how you deliver the ball, or the receiver backside. But I think the ball should have went to Brian Robinson instead of taking a sack.
Because the ball's got to come out. We're not going to come back and work a 7 stop when we've got a free runner through the B gap. So just the vision part of it here is a little scary.
Can I see who allowed that?
And everybody does this iteration of bringing the back out, put him into the field. You know, it's some iteration of zone. The free runner at the snap is all the way over the number 2. So the fact that we're going to free runner right here, he's going to come in and hit us in the B gap. The ball, you know, without knowing the read, just seeing how it plays out, the ball should probably go right here. I think we end up working like a little basic and in. 2 ends here, you know, really quickly.
Shout out to the QB
with how this thing sorts itself out with the safety coming down here.
Yeah.
This safety coming down here, the ball probably needs to get out here and get out here in a hurry. You don't want to just, no quarterback is going to want to hold the ball like this when they've got a free runner if they know they have a free runner. And sometimes you get full.
Like I said, you could easily get the ball to either 2 of these receivers. He's wide open. If those are your first read, which clearly, look at Sam Howell. He's literally looking at him. So, yeah, he should have gotten the ball out to them. Or, again, like I said, on the backside of the play, you can look over here. Brian Robinson is right here. And if Cole Turner gets this block, he's down the sideline for at least like a 10-yard gain or something.
Fooled. But he looks like he's looking to his left, right? Like his base looks good to his left. Everything except the throw. Safety comes down to the number 2. Just throw the number 1. Got to be able to see it, though. We can't be taking sacks like this going backwards on really kind of quick to intermediate passing where you've got this hot from distance. It's in my opinion, it's not great defense. They just get fortunate that he doesn't see it. Used to calling this, you know, move the launch point, and it's going to be Venus twist up top. We're going to get a twist with the 1 and the 2.
Okay, so it's like a speed out here. You got 2 receivers right here, and this was the quick pass that we all saw live on stream in the game the other day.
The 1 is first.
Speed option, and he
wheel come back. Happens kind of second. We're going to move the launch point, get Sam Howell out of there, alleviate some of the pass pro issues. But it's a really nice job of EB kind of creating
speed option, getting away from the rush outside the pocket,
space for the quarterback to get out on the edge, give him some multiple winners, and just go create a little bit. This to me is kind of in Sam Howell's wheelhouse. So when I'm talking about what I'm used to calling back in the day Venus twist, it's the twist part of it is these 2 wide receivers twisting right out the gate. Okay, so then the second part of it is the number 1 receiver is the first read. He comes in here and kind of just settles, whether you allow him to turn out or just kind of find space. And then the number 2 receiver pushes up further and now is running like a comeback. So they're on different levels here. It's kind of intermediate, a little bit deeper. And so the reads happen at different times. So you read this thing 1 to 2. And you can do that because you can allow that switch to happen and take some time because we're moving the launch point. So it's just a really nice play, good design. Again, good way to catch your quarterback, get your quarterback, kind of a completion down the field that isn't quick game.
Yeah, to give him some
nice job from Sam Howell seeing it, throwing it right to him.
I wonder if let's take a look at this right quick. I
your
wonder
quarterback,
if
kind of a
he could have
completion
tried to
down
get
the field that isn't quick game.
Like, nah, not really. So I mean, obviously the correct read is Terry McLaurin, but as we're looking at this as preseason, I wanted to see if he can try to get the bigger play with Jahan. And not really. I mean, he could have tried to, but the correct read was obviously Terry McLaurin. Great play to get a completion under his belt and get him settled in. So.
Nice job from Sam Howell seeing it, throwing it right to him. Again, different levels have different landmarks, but I really like the fact that it's kind of gives you, if we're going to move the pocket, close half the field, let's have multiple options. 1, 2. Nice job, Sam Howell. Next one here, 4th and 3. This play looks like post wheel to the bottom with mesh. It's not there. Sam Howell doesn't panic, keeps his eyes downfield, finds the number 3 on the muddy mesh. Really nice job. I love the poise here from Sam Howell. Maybe he could throw the wheel as a tough hole shot, but it's no. 2 hands on the ball. Nice vision down the field. It's 4th and 3. That's a big time hookup. Yeah. So play wise here,
let's see if he's talking
maybe
about
not necessarily my favorite play, just because I don't feel like we've got a whole bunch of options on 4th and 3. This to me is the post. This to me is the wheel. Now maybe you could throw this thing right here. Pair this thing with mesh. So this, and then I think the tight end actually does a really nice job of being the guy over the top trying to set that mesh. It's not there, and then he kind of just drifts for space. The back helps as well as he gets out of there. But it's a really nice job of, if you're playing this thing out, do you want to throw this? Do you want to throw this? You're going to get down to the mesh. It's not there. Now we got to go make a play. Okay, no panic. Keep your poise and make a play on 4th. You got to throw it up on 4th down. No sacks here. So post wheel at the bottom.
I mean, not necessarily, okay? Like, yeah, this is open, right? But look at the pocket. He has no time. Pressure's already in his face. So he made the only read that was pretty much there, and even that wasn't open. It had to be after the play broken down. So actually, if we think about it, it's probably pretty good defense by the Cleveland Browns, but an even better play by Sam Howell, extending the play and using his legs to create some type of opportunity for Washington to move the chains on 4th and 3. So I see what he's saying. Like, the wheel route was open,
you could throw that wheel, maybe.
Not with that pressure.
Probably not. Nice job being a playmaker. I think this is something that Sam Howell brings to the table. He can run it a little bit as well, but this is nice to see on film when it matters and crucial down and distance. No, don't force it. Get out and create. 2 hands on the ball. Good vision. Right up on him. Let's go. Last one here. Touchdown pass. Sweet irony. This is probably one of his worst throws of the night. Everything except the ball location. Really like the design. Great play call. Love this call, this area of the field with the sail route. It's a hell of a route from the slot. Watch Sam Howell get lined up to his left, get the ball out in rhythm, wide open. And the ball certainly a little high, misses it. But, man, this route is special. So I'm talking about this route right here where we're going to come in here.
That's the route Jahan Dawson.
We're going to sell this thing like we're going over, and then we're coming out of it. And the secret sauce here on this, I've talked about this on the channel before, is to look back with your eyes. So you want to look back, and then you want to snap this thing out. And again, Sam Howell, they might not necessarily be exactly on the same page as far as where this ball goes, just with the difficulty level at the back. But, man, that's a thing of beauty. Watch that route from the slot. Whoop.
Jahan Dawson.
Let's go. With a little play fake, create even more space.
That ball definitely was back inside for Jahan. Jahan made nice way of making a reception. If Jahan was taller, it probably wouldn't have been as difficult, but you would like to see that ball out in front of Jahan, obviously, so he can just walk right into the end zone. But he still made a spectacular catch, and if he was maybe 6'2" or something like that, he probably wouldn't have had that difficulty. But again, like I said, you would like to see Sam Howell put that ball out in front instead of inside to allow Jahan Dawson to have an easier reception.
Beautiful catch there. Nice finish for a touchdown. That's outstanding. You know, they're just, I'm going to guess, just miss each other either with the weather or not being on the same page. But that's a pretty nice job from EB and Sam Howell making him pay with the big touchdown.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so shout out to the QB school for that footage. Great first game by Sam Howell. Some highs, some lows, some things you can work on. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. And again, I will be live streaming the Baltimore Ravens and Washington Commanders preseason game number 2 tonight. So if you guys are going to come through for that, it will be greatly appreciated. I'm probably live as you're watching this video, so make sure you guys come over for that. See y'all over there. Peace.